Greetings, denizens of the digital world. It is I, the Serial Killer, here on day 24 of the year of vlogging dangerously. My mind is more engaged than it was yesterday, so today promises to actually be something that... fuck it, it's still going to be rambling. Okay, I said in the SOPA videos that I've done that I was going to try and avoid getting political, and you know what? Hell, political just happens. Especially when you load up YouTube and for 3 times trying to get to your subscriptions, it shoves in your face this whole feedback to the president thing. Yay, I'm not American. What do I care? He's not my president. Oh, wait, I do care because what America does sadly affects the entire bloody world. Because that's what they want, is for it to affect the entire bloody world. I'm not really angry with that. I'm well aware that what happens in America affects everything, especially considering we're America's hat and we're right on top of America geography-wise. So, the thing is, I'm not going to get political in the fact that I'm going to state a political opinion. I'm going to actually be political in that I'm amused by some of the directions that the government seems to be going down in America to try and involve the people. 2 big ones that are coming to mind. 2. I just signaled 2 off screen. 2 big ones that come to mind. 1 is this YouTube thing. It's a feedback. Because the State of the Union is tonight, and so everything has gone political for at the last minute. Because, well, hey, it's that time when everybody puts a critical eye on the government, even more than usual, because they're aware suddenly that the government is doing something. As much as anybody may fault government for being slow and lazy, there's constantly things going on that you don't know about, not because they're not transparent, but because, holy shit, there's so much going on that you couldn't be aware of everything. Even the reporters whose job it is to be on top of things, the only reason they're aware is because there's hundreds of them paying attention to different things at the same time. But YouTube comes up with this thing that's like, give feedback, ask questions, yay! And the first thing I see is, hey, douchebag president. Yeah, because they're really going to, whoever filters out those questions is really going to answer your question when the first thing you do is call the president a douchebag. If you want to be heard in this case, maybe try being a little bit civil. You may not like the guy, but be civil when you're asking a question of him. Because the easiest way to get an answer and to vindicate yourself by tricking someone is to be civil, be constructive in what you say, actually take the time to word things properly. It'll do wonders for you if you come across as actually being intelligent and having something in here. Hey, you don't have to be a tricky douchebag about it. You don't have to be, a jerk. If you actually like the guy and you wanna, ask a genuine question, go ahead, do that too. But if you're one of those people who's inclined not to like Obama or not to like the leading candidate of the moment in the Republican race, because, it seems there's a new candidate every moment that's leading, and even when you heard someone was in the lead and won some state, they didn't, then, actually, approach it with some intelligence instead of going, hey, you're an asshole, but hey, I want you to answer my question. That doesn't work. If someone walked up to you and went, hey, shitbag, can I borrow $1? Were you going to give him $1? Mind you, that does bring to mind a question or an amusing story of mine, but that's going to be on another time. Yeah, beggars, they're a whole other story for me. But the other one, let's go to the other one. In an effort to promote feedback and democracy and voices, there's actually a section, I don't know where the website is, I believe it's somewhere associated with the whitehouse.gov, that there's a web page now devoted to petitions. It's, hey, do you want something to happen? Create a petition and get people to sign it. And if enough people sign it, we'll assume the government's actually going to pay some attention to it. They may not care, but they're going to look at it at least. Okay, that's kind of cool. Except most of these things are absolutely ludicrous. Like, give us the aliens. Yay! We want the aliens. Or admit you're a moron. Admit government sucks. Yes, because, you know, those are petitions that make any sense whatsoever and are going to provide any form of change. Now, I'm sure buried amongst the slew of internet retarded fucking crap, there's actual petitions that are real and well-worded and eloquent and have a point to them. But unfortunately, because the internet is what the internet is, it's not going to be easy to see them. It's just the way it is. This whole anonymous and wonderful and creative and dumb invention that is the internet, it has spawned a whole platform for people who aren't entirely too bright or just don't care to act bright. It dumbens the smartest man. Yes, I said dumbens. Look at that. I'm on the internet talking about how stupid the internet makes people, and I just used a word that doesn't exist. Go figure. So that's my politics of, it's really not politics in so much as it's proof of concept that the internet makes people stupid by way of political means, I guess. That's my rant for today. That's the 24th. Hey, I actually remembered the day today and actually was somewhat not about it. So, as usual, I've been the Serial Killer. If you've got questions, comments, concerns, or death threats, you know, put them in the comments below.